Okay, so this isn't really an unboxing because I've never done one of those and they're odd. But what I want to do is a review of these things running, because that's what I wanted to do before I lay down all this cash, because I wanted to see someone running with them. It seems like no one's really fit enough to do that. So I'm going to do the quick unboxing part just because that's what the cool kids do. It's kind of like Easter, but it's Christmas. And there we go. So I'm going to pair these, and I'm going to, I'll pop them open. There they are. Oh, they're flashing at me. I'm going to pair these and go for a run, and let's see how they go. And let's see how I can film them in my ears while I'm running. I look like a douche, but hey, science. All right, cool. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so I'm going to go for a run. Plonk them in. They just kind of fall right in. Like, they definitely don't feel like you don't have to push them in. So I normally use the Jaybird X2s, and you kind of twist them in. You can feel the pressure. You know, they're quite tight. But these you don't. They just kind of flop in, and they're there. So I'm going to probably do a 10k, and I'm going to go down quite a steep hill and then quite up again, and I won't do anything a little bit. I'll do everything normally that I normally would, but yeah, they definitely, I don't know, you got that, I don't feel like they're insecure. So this could be an expensive test, but you know, I guess also maybe you're feeling a bit different because you just spent $230 on these things. So I'll start running, and we'll see how we go. Okay, so here I am. So I don't know how this will look. I'm sure I look like a bit of a douche. Not only am I talking to myself, but I'm also filming my head. So, and I'm also talking. Now that's something that I normally wouldn't do when I'm running. So I can feel when I talk, my jaw's moving, obviously, and making my ears move a bit. But so far, so good. Just going down the hill. So I go for a bit of a steady pace. Again, I can kind of feel as I hit. I'm going down a bit of a hill here. I can feel them. Again, I feel like they're wobbling, but I'm thinking it's more that I'm talking. So I'll shut up for a bit and just run. And I'll still a bit of speed. Okay, so that was very short, I don't know, K. And yeah, they like I said, they feel loose, but they didn't budge at all. They're still sitting there in my ears. So I never could wear the EarPods before. They always would fall out, but I'm guessing that's that cord hanging on there. You know, you can shake your head. You can be quite crazy. I have a lot of hair going on at the moment. But like I said, they really felt like they were fine. When I was talking was when they kind of felt like they were going to fall out, but they never did. And when I stopped running, they were exactly where I left them. So I don't know, we'll find out. So now I'll go for I'm going to do about a 10, I might do about 10, 15k. I'll track the run so I can show you where I'm going. Down there. So down a mountain, around and then up again. Probably not best to practice straight away on asphalt, so hopefully this is an expensive test, but I reckon I'll do 10k's, and when I'm done I'll let you know how they go. It's a really hot day today too, so I should sweat, which is I guess another test for these things, and I'll let you know about music quality as well. I listened to them really quickly. They actually sound really good, a lot bassier than I'm used to, and again in terms of Bluetooth headphones, probably the best Bluetooth headphones that I've heard before. So alright, so I'm going to do long run, and I'll let you know how I go and how they sound at the end. One more quick little test before I go for my big run, and I might actually try and record these in slow-mo, because you know, you want to see my manliness all in its slow-mo glory, that and probably the headphones. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to go for a bigger run. Okay, so I've just done 5Ks down a mountain. Mount Masson's probably can have anywhere up to a 20% decline, so I was hitting the ground pretty hard with my feet coming down, so obviously the shock coming through, but I stayed in again, didn't budge. Also, as you can see with my messy hair, it's very windy today as well, so I kind of I kind of put the wind, the tips there, kind of blow them out, but again, not that. My first K or two, it really didn't feel like they were going to fall. And I think it's just me being paranoid, but then after a while you forget about them. Oh, and one thing, the noise isolation is actually really good, so much so that I couldn't even hear cars coming right past me, so run safe. So I might do a few more Ks. I might try and sprint it a bit now. I wasn't going too fast, so do a bit of a sprint. We'll go down here now. And I'll try and, again, I keep tapping them to think like they're going to fall out, but they haven't budged. So I'm gonna run like a dickhead. Really. Okay, so quick sprint, and I don't know if it's an iPhone thing, but I just noticed that when I run really fast, the phone checks, it automatically stops recording after a few seconds, so I don't know what's doing that for, but it is. Anyway, so there you go, quick sprint, still sticking in there, so far so good. It's getting pretty hot and sweaty and they're still good, as you can see. So I think I'll do, I don't know, maybe do 10Ks. Might as well have a good run while I'm at it, and I'll let you know how I go at the very end of the run. Give my review. I'll write it up too with words and stuff, because words are my tool. Okay, I'm gonna probably go for 45. I'll talk to you in about an hour. See you later. Okay, so back from 10K and still in. I mean, I could do that stupid head shake thing, but seriously, who runs like this? Okay, nobody. So even then, they don't come out. So yeah, really awesome. So what was I thinking? Double tap to pause music, brilliant. I didn't use Siri because I don't really need to. I run with my phone in my hand anyway, so I can always change the volume quite easily. Oh, everyone's there. Hey buddy, sit. Yes, I can change the volume quite easily with the phone. If I was, I don't know if I was putting the phone in my backpack, maybe I'd put Siri on to change the volume. But yeah, double tap to pause, oh, so good, and instant as well. I had a look at the battery power, so been gone for an hour or so. Obviously playing around with it, Bluetooth on, everything going, and down to I think 84%. So that's not bad for an hour. They were fully charged. So plonk back in the case, just super responsive, super clean, super clear. Again, they don't drop out. They feel like they would, but I think I got used to that feeling after a while, of the feeling like they're going to just fall out, but they just sit there. And not having the cord there is awesome. I did a quick call with them while I was running. Perfectly clear. It seems like they couldn't really hear the wind, which I normally get from my Jaybirds, which is great. But again, when you talk, you almost feel like they're going to fall out, but they didn't. So yeah, so what can I say? So that's a running review, and I think the easiest thing, of course, with this thing is they're just so small. They plonk back into that puny little case, and straight in my bag, my pocket. I mean, I can run with them. They're just so much easier. So, and they're just instant on, instant off. Love that they work straight away. Music was really clear. Podcast was really clear. Took one out and just ran with one headphone with mono, and really good for podcasts as well, and obviously a lot easier to hear. I might go for a bike ride with them. Like I said, it was very, very windy today, but they didn't fall out. I wonder how they would go on a bike with that kind of wind, which I wouldn't mind testing, and also testing the sorry, he's obviously very happy. I wouldn't mind testing the kind of the noise isolation while you're cycling as well. I think would be cool to try out. So I'll do all that as well. But so far, so good. I think I will get rid of my Jaybird X's and I will stick with these. Benefit as well is because they're so quick and so simple. Like I run every day. I do, in the mornings before work, I do a quick, 10-minute run to work, 10-minute run back. Really, really short. But to use the old Bluetooth, you'd have to get them out, fit them on your ears probably. Connect them, always a pain in the butt, whereas these I can just plonk them in, do my 10 minutes, plonk them back in the case, chuck in my bag, and they're sorted. So I reckon I get a lot more podcasting in, which is what I really want to do, listening to podcasts, and that's it. So what do you think, Winston? Yep, he's clearly excited. So yeah, there you go. I'll write up my review and I'll check on my blog as well. So thanks for watching.